Hello, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do about 20 minutes. We're going to start lying down on our back. So if you lie yourself down, you could put your head on your head cushion. That's more comfortable for you. Relax your arms and shoulders. Have your feet hip width. So your feet are straight in line with your knees and your hips. Relax your arms out to the side. We're going to start with some pelvic circles. So we're going to do a little tilt, so your back is flat. You're going to roll over to one hip. You're going to roll away round to your tailbone. Roll over to the other hip. Then roll round to the belly button. And keep going. So as you go over to the hip, the opposite hip lifts. As you go to your belly button, you've got a flat back. As you go round your tailbone, you're back in neutral. So we're getting a lovely movement for the spine and the hips. You can make this quite big. So just let your knees move, let your legs move. Make sure you're not gripping with your feet. We'll go the other way. So when you get around your belly button, go the other way. Reverse your circle. Get a nice big circle as well. So don't make this small. This should feel lovely. So go big with your circle. 2 more circles. We'll come back to the center. So we've got our feet hip width. We'll go into a single knee fold. So we'll float one leg to tabletop, gently lower, other leg lifts and lowers. You could exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. So try and be really gentle as you place your foot down. Make sure you don't rock your hips side to side. Make sure you don't tense up in your shoulders or your chest. Make this quite calming. So we'll do a couple more singles. We'll finish with the feet down. We'll go into a leg slide. So we'll inhale as we slide out. Exhale as we slide in. So inhale as you slide out. Exhale as you slide in. So you may find you get caught on your mat, which is what's happening to me. So slide the leg out, slide the leg in. So you could flex your foot as you straighten. And then on your next one, you could point your foot. Stretch out the top of the hip as you point, and then stretch out the calf as you flex. So just alternating, reaching away for the wall. Two more. Finish back with your legs bent, feet hip width. We'll go into a double knee fold. So we'll bring one leg up, bring the second leg up, lower your first leg, lower your second leg, and lift the other leg. Lift the other leg, second leg, lower your first leg, lower your second leg. So you're just starting with the opposite leg each time, if you can remember. Keep just gently drawing your ribs towards your hips. So we're not letting the rib cage lift. Option to curl up, hands behind your head, lift your head, Lift the top of the shoulder blades off the floor. Go for one more. And then relax your head. So we've got our feet hip width. So we're going to do a slow curl up. So you can always take your head cushion away and then have your hands behind your head again. So you've got your fingers interlaced, elbows just in your vision. So they're just in the middle. They're not really wide and they're not pulled in. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly curl up. You're going to inhale, hold. Exhale as you roll back down. And again, so exhale as you curl up. Inhale, hold. Exhale as you lower. So we're deliberately going slowly because it's harder. So we may not do as many, but we'll get more benefit. So on our next one, as we curl up, we'll lift one leg to tabletop and then lower as you lower your head. Other leg, so you exhale, curl up, lift the leg, hold, take a breath in, exhale as you lower your head and leg. So a little bit more challenging. So exhale as you curl up, lift the leg, take a breath, exhale as you lower. And again, so it's nice and controlled, slow, light with the feet, one more on each side. Just like a knee fold that we started with. So your knee just comes above your hip, not towards your chest. Finish with your feet down. Stretch your arms and legs out. Nice full body stretch. And then relax your arms. We're going to come to our side. So just roll onto your side. And then lie yourself down. So you could put your head on your hand or your cushion. We're going to bend our legs, have our feet back in line with our spine. And just have your hand in front of you. And then we've got our feet together. Lift the top knee, lower the top knee. Lift, lower. So we're going to start working our glutes. So we're just stretching out the hip as we lift and lower. Trying not to roll backwards at all. Let's lift the feet. Keep going. So try and have your heels pressing together, your toes apart. And now we'll start to feel the glutes working, thigh working. And then we'll add, so we'll lift the knee, straighten the leg, heel to heel, lower the knee. So you lift, straighten, heel to heel, lower. Lift, straighten, bend, lower. So feel your thigh working. Squeeze your bottom as you bring your heel to your heel. Take out the lower. So we lift the knee, straighten, and then bend heel to heel, back out and in, out, in, out, in. Now we should feel this leg working. 2 more. We'll take the leg out, point your toes and do little pulses up and down. So reach away for the wall. Do a few more. Then bend, lower your knee, lower your feet, hug your knee in for a stretch. Okay, let's do the other side. Bring yourself up. Switch sides. So make sure your head is supported. Your legs are bent, your feet are together, back in line with your spine. Lift your knee, lower your knee. Lift, lower. So feel the hip stretch. To start, make sure you're not rolling backwards at all. You're fully on your side. Maybe your upper body is just slightly tipped forward. So we'll lift the feet, heels together. Lift the knee, lower the knee. Lift, lower. So pressing your heels together again. Toes apart. Starting to work the thigh and the glutes. And then we'll add. So we'll lift the knee, straighten the leg, bend, lower the knee. Lift, straighten, bend, lower. Lift, straighten, bend, lower. We'll take out the lower. So we'll lift the knee, straighten, bend, heel to heel, out, in, out, in. So working the thigh, keeping the thigh quite still so it doesn't go higher and come back down as you bend and straighten. You're just moving your lower leg. 2 more. Take the leg out, little pulses. Reach away through your toes. Breathe. Few more. Bend, lower your knee, lower your feet. Hug your knee in for a stretch. Okay, so next up we're going to come onto our front and do the cobra. Get a nice back extension. So roll yourself onto your front. Bring your feet just a bit wider than your hips. Bring your arms out so your elbows are level with your shoulders. So they're nice and wide as well. So have a look. What you don't want to do is scrunch yourself up. Be nice and wide. Lengthen through the back, across the shoulders, head in line with your spine. So as you inhale, you're just going to start lifting your head, your chest, maybe lift your elbows. Exhale, slowly lower your chest, your elbows, your chest, your head. And again. So imagine you're peeling your spine up off the mat, and then you're rolling your spine slowly down. Lengthen as you lift. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. You can always just keep your elbows down, so you don't have to lift high. Just lift your head and chest. But make sure as you lift that you're not tempted to just lift your chin and look forward. Just let your eye gaze travel up and down the mat. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Go for 2 more. One more. And then we'll go back into the rest position. Bring your hands by your side. Push your bottom back to your heels. Round your back. Take some nice deep breaths. Relax through your upper back, your lower back. And slowly come forward onto your hands and knees. We'll do a cat stretch. So we've got hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lengthen out through your neck and spine. Okay, so as you exhale, we're going to tuck your tailbone round your back, drop your head, hold and take a breath in. Exhale as you come back to neutral. And again, exhale as you round, hold, take a breath in, exhale as you release. So think about pulling your belly button up towards the ceiling as you round. Control as you release. You look just in front of your hands when you're in neutral, and then you look between the knees as you round. So don't be tempted to look forward towards the wall in front of you as you come back to neutral. Feel that stretch all the way through your spine. 2 more. Last one, see if you can get a bit more stretch, more rounding, bigger breath. Gently release. And then we're going to come to seated. So just sit however is comfortable. So maybe you're just sitting cross-legged and then you're relaxing your arms. You're lifting up nice and tall. Do some shoulder circles. So just release through your shoulders and chest. Take some deep breaths. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. 2 more. And then bring your arms out into a V. So look to one hand and twist. And then center. Look to the other hand. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. So lifting up tall through the top of your head. Keeping your hips still. Keeping your shoulders down. Maybe going a little bit bigger. 1 more to each side. Finish in the center. Relax your arms. Slide one hand out, reach across. Come back up, sit really tall. Slide your hand away, reach across. And then next time, we'll bring the hand down, we'll reach forward diagonally across. And then center, so across the knee, forward and across. Feel the stretch through your back and hip. Do 1 more to each side. Reach forward and across. Finish back in the center, sitting tall. Just clasp your hands and then round forward. So reach your hands forward, round through your back. Tuck your tailbone. Take a nice big breath. And then exhale as you bring your arms up. Restack your spine, lift tall for the ceiling. Release your hands, clasp your hands, open your chest, slide them down. Draw your elbows towards each other. And then release your arms. So sitting tall, we'll finish up. I hope you enjoyed this. So we'll take a nice big breath in as you reach up. Exhale as you lower. And again, breath in and out. 1 more. Breath in and out. And you're done. It'd be great if you could give my video a like. Thank you.